Hi, I am Ryan Lambert, a writing consultant here at Colorado School of Mines. Writing a research paper introduction is an essential skill for students. An introduction to a research paper provides readers and potential stakeholders with necessary background information on a topic. It also builds up to a paper's main point, or thesis. Know that for a longer report, your introduction might be more than one paragraph. See the sample in the handout. Let's start with the procedure. Before you write, consider the following. First, choose a research topic that interests you and is relevant to your field of study. For instance, a topic could be abandoned gas wells in Adams County, Colorado. Next, draft a research question. For a larger report, you may need 3 or more questions to answer. The answer to this question will serve as your thesis. You might ask, how can Adams County best remediate abandoned or orphaned gas wells? Moreover, you need not state the research problem as a question if you so choose. For instance, you could write a sentence about how engineers have not used specific technology to remediate abandoned gas wells. That tells your reader that your paper will explore that technology or solution. Thirdly, conduct a literature review to identify relevant sources. Use academic research databases such as JSTOR, Google Scholars, and PubMed to find scholarly articles, books, and other sources. Use your college's or university's library. At most institutions, you can schedule an appointment with a librarian to find research related to your topic. Fourth, evaluate the credibility of these sources. Always look for peer-reviewed articles and books from reputable publishers and authors. Peer review is when experts in a field assess and give feedback on another expert's work before it's published. It ensures accuracy and credibility. For instance, scientists review a research paper before it gets published to validate its methods and its results. Please note, though, that no rule exists that you must write your research paper's introduction first. Many writers start somewhere in the middle. Writing is not a linear process for most people. When you are ready to write your introduction, consider these steps as a guide. Number 1, you need to prove that a problem exists in the world. Case studies are usually a good place to start. For example, you might want to start with a case study about how abandoned wells have caused harm to people living in, for instance, Adams County. How have these wells negatively impacted the county's economy or its growth? 2, include a literature review. Here you will synthesize what other scholars have said about your topic. See the OTCC handouts and videos on synthesis and on writing a literature review. What have scholars said about remediating abandoned wells across the United States or around the world? Thirdly, list your research question or questions. Fourth, and finally, include your answer to this question or questions. This is your thesis. Lastly, know that while an introduction and an abstract may seem similar, they are markedly different. An introduction sets your reader up for your thesis or argument, whereas an abstract summarizes every part of the paper, including the introduction, discussion, results, conclusions, and recommendations. Please see the handout for an example introduction. Thank you. Bye.